My name is Anthony, and I'll be drawing for you.
Hey Planet Earth, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Anthony and I've been an illustrator for 10 years and I'm just arriving to YouTube right now. Welcome to Anthony Draws For You, the channel where no idea is too crazy. I'm here to bring you my artwork and a behind the scenes look at how I create it, along with all the other craziness of everyday life. This is my first video and I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't slightly nervous, but I have many things planned for this channel and we're gonna have a lot of fun. In this video today, I'm gonna be doing an exercise that I call Mish Mosh, and the reason I call it that is because what I do is I just sort of like Mad Libs. I scramble a whole bunch of different words and random parts of speech to try to come up with a completely random scenario that I have to somehow connect all elements intelligibly into one single drawing. See, but here's the thing. In order to randomize all of these different words, what I have to do, according to the rules stipulate that it has to be in the form of a dance move. Hashtag my desk, my rules. So as mandated by the rule book, you're gonna see me dancing in this video. I can dance, probably shouldn't dance, but I can dance. And make sure to stick around until the very end of the video. I put together a slideshow using cartoons past so you can get a better idea of what to expect on the channel. Before we get things rolling though, I should tell you that you're gonna see a lot of cartoons on this channel, but my skill set is not limited to only cartoons. So if you have a business, if you're involved in any sort of organization that requires artwork, if you have a company event that you need to make t-shirts for, I do logos, restaurant menus, commercial storyboarding, all of the above. If you give me a surface, I'll give you my A game. For fans of comics and cartoons, my commissions list is currently open, and autographed prints are available for anything that you see me create on this channel. And for all business inquiries, please contact Susan at the office. Alright, so what do you say we get on to the fun stuff? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mish Mosh. The words are random, the parts of speech are random, the results are random. I have no idea where the illustrations are going until they're done. The words are jumbled with such classic dance moves as the salt shaker. What's the matter you? That thing from 1990-ish. The dramatic soccer player. Me using the remote control. My Uncle Mo using the remote control. And walk like the Bangles. And for our first round, we have badass. Clowns. Alright. Entering a restricted area in a Jeep at an archaeological dig.
Ready? Here we go.
Okay, so the first order of business I thought was to establish where's the Jeep gonna be, because that's where the clowns are gonna be. When I started drawing the Jeep, I immediately pictured where they were gonna be inside the car, and I thought they were just too confined. It's too funny of an image to limit their presence to the windshield, because that's ultimately the windshield and maybe like that left passenger window. Those would be the only two places that I would actually be able to draw them. So the first thing I wanted to do was just immediately get them outside the vehicle, which works nicely because what does a badass clown do? He ditches his ride as he's busting through a big fence. I actually had kind of a tough time drawing this fence because they're bursting through it and it's sort of wrapping over itself. It's not a solid surface, it's mesh, so it's like crosshatch on top of crosshatch on a surface that's bending. So that was a pretty big challenge, and I'm still not convinced that I actually pulled it off the way I wanted to. But it's something that I can say I've never drawn before, and I got a little bit of practice in drawing something odd. That's the beauty of this exercise. You never know what it's going to force you to draw. The element of the unknown is what's going to make you a better artist.
Engage. This is not a drill.
Two big changes I had to make to the final product. First of all, there was a lot of orange and yellow balloons, which really made it hard to tell what was going on, especially with the explosion in the background. So I had to take those out. Secondly, it was kind of hard to see the guy on the left. Because his clothes were one solid blue, it was hard to see his whole form among the balloons. Even though I did make his jacket yellow, I chose a yellow that was really, really bright. And I chose a really, really bright green for his pants. And I chose a really, really bright red for the shoes. I was originally playing with the idea of doing a little bit more with the actual archaeology scenery. I think ultimately there was enough going on in this picture to begin with, so I think it's a good place to stop.
And for next round, we have the Rocky. Letting the chips fall where they may. And the Harlem Globetrotter.
We've got a relaxed construction worker getting a stern talking to inside a tornado.
Alright, so now for this one, I thought the most important thing to start with would be to establish some sense of direction. Because if we're going to be in the inside of a tornado, there needs to be gravity somewhere. I usually like to start with the most important thing and then build out from it. And in this case, it's the construction worker character. And how is he relaxing? Okay, he's in front of the TV, pretty simple enough. But he's also on a couch, which is in a living room that is separated from the rest of the house, and he's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So next I naturally just sort of put random household objects. Fishbowl, lamp. You gotta really sell the toilet with the tiles that it's on. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this actually took me a little while to come up with a caption for this one. And throw in a few lines to indicate we're in a whirlwind. So once I put in all the household objects to indicate yes, this is a house, I also had to put in stuff that came from around the neighborhood, like the spare tire and the stop sign. And we're ready for the next phase.
Holographic imaging activated.
Got Mr. Fishy in the fishbowl. Now let's give him his little house. And have the floorboards all crooked and falling apart from each other. I ended up making a few changes to the woman in this. If you go back, if you rewind a little bit and you see what she looked like before, I wanted her to appear sort of upset with him, but I didn't want her to be like a total sourpuss. So I wanted to soften her just a little bit. Alright, that about does it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. Once again, you've been watching Anthony Draws For You, the channel where no idea is too crazy. So for this whole first week of launching my channel, I'll be posting one video every weekday. And for all future videos, expect to see new content on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tune in 3 times a week, every single week. Share this video. Tell your friends about this channel. Tell your enemies. Did you like what you saw in this video? Please hit the like button and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. That's enough out of me. I want to hear from you now. I challenge you all to leave me the weirdest words and phrases in the comment section. Or even better, if you have a combination of other people's comments, you can mix and match and you can make a real mess, which would be fun to draw. I'll take the funniest combinations and I'll draw them in a future video. The winner will get a shout out and a free autograph print of that drawing. Quickly fans, hit the comment section. That's it. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. Only thing left to do now is to rock out to some cartoons past. Cue the outro.
Tell me what you're working on right now in the comments section below. Share this video with your friends. Don't forget to pound that like button. Be sure to subscribe to keep the party going. Thank you much, and I'll see you next time.